Hello guys, what is up? It is iPod Touch Bob. Today I'm going to come back guys with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Genius Imperator Pro LED backlit gaming keyboard. As you can see right here, it's a pretty, unique looking keyboard. It's got the gaming design to it. You can tell it is primarily a gaming keyboard. It does have LED backlights, so you can see all the keys will have lights behind them, as well as it just looks pretty cool. You can change the color and stuff like that. But this keyboard retails for about $69 on Amazon. That is the cheapest I could find it. So you'll find a link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing it directly to the Amazon page, as well as a link to their website, which is www.geniusproducts.net. You can find that as well in the description below. And you can check out all their other products besides this gaming keyboard. They have a lot of other gaming products as well as just like webcams and stuff like that. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into this review, and I'll tell you if this keyboard is worth your money. Okay, so besides the keyboard itself, you're only going to get two things. One of them being a software CD right here. You can see this has all the drivers for the keyboard, as well as the software that they actually provide to you to be able to customize this keyboard. It has a couple macros on it, as well as the ability to change the LED lights on it. So I would definitely recommend installing this software. It is pretty much necessary for this keyboard. You're also going to get a quick start guide and some literature. You can see that it just has some information about the keyboard itself and how to set it up and just how to operate it and run their software. But besides these two things, you're not going to get anything else in the box. So it's just the keyboard, the software disc, and the quick start guide. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have the keyboard right here. I'm going to show you guys a few aspects of the keyboard you might be interested in. First of all, you have two gold-plated USB ports right there. You can see one operates the keyboard, one operates the USB ports that are on the back of this keyboard that act as pass-throughs. So it's basically like a USB hub for your computer. It's pretty cool. You sacrifice this USB port, but you actually gain two USB ports on the back of the keyboard that act as pass-throughs. So you're not going to get any latency since they act as pass-throughs. So it's really nice that they have USB hubs on the back. You can plug in your microphone or like your mouse directly into the keyboard instead of having to run those directly to the computer. So it's really nice that this has USB ports on the back of it. They're actually located right here. You can see two of them right there. It's really nice for these to be on there. I like it a lot, especially since my computer's on the ground. So it's much easier for me to plug in my mouse and my microphone over here. You can't see it. It's much easier for me to plug those in directly to the keyboard than to plug them into my computer. Also, you can see that this has a nice lay on the table design. It's really flat. It's really kind of low. It's just like low detail or whatever. But you're actually able to rest your hands on it. It's got nice palm rest right here. So it's really comfortable when you're typing. You can just rest your hands right there and be able to type easily without having to like hold your hands like this or like put them on the desk or something like that. I like that it has the wrist rest on the keyboard. But let me go ahead and hook this up to the computer. I'll show you guys the software that Genius provides you and show you all the stuff that it can do, how you can operate the keyboard, the macros, and also change the colors. So let me do that real quick. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have the keyboard hooked up to my computer. I'm recording my computer screen and the keyboard at the same time to show you guys how it operates while using the software. But first off, I want to show you a couple of buttons on the keyboard that you might want to know about. First of all, there's this button right here. It has a little light indicator, and as you can tell, it controls the lights. So this is 100%. If we click this, it is set to pulsate mode. If we click it again, it is set to off. If we click it again, it's set to 33% bright. If we click it again, 66% bright, and then if we click it again, it'll go back to 100% bright. So this is as bright as it gets. It gets a little bit brighter, like in person. You can't tell because of the video, but it is a little bit brighter than it looks on the video. So it has a couple different modes to choose from, depending on whether you're in the dark and how bright you want it, or if you just rather it pulsate, which looks really cool in my opinion. It's just like a heartbeat, like boom, boom. Boom. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. There's also a couple buttons up here that you might want to know about. You have your play and your pause, your previous, your next, your volume down, your volume up, and your mute button. Those are all up here. They're your media keys. You have your standard full keyboard right there with all your buttons. But then up here you actually have your modes or profiles. And what they do is you can actually set up different profiles on this keyboard. It can hold up to 3, so you'll be able to manage them from the software. So let me go to the software. I'll show you how to set up the profiles and also how to set up the macros. Now the macros are on this side. You can see G1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those can be controlled from the software, as you can see right here. G1, you can set it to be an off-if function like zoom in or zoom out. Windows function can be like copy, paste, control, undo, redo, or save. You can have the volume up, the play, pause, next, stuff like that. You can also launch a program directly from there, or you can just set it to off. And all of these are actually between the different profiles. So as you can see, you can click certain profiles and you can go ahead and change it for every single profile. So it's pretty cool in that aspect. You also have your macros, which are a key combination. So let's say you're playing League of Legends and you have a certain combo attack. You can hit the record button right here, click the buttons out, and then set it up as a macro for one of these keys right here, which is really, really cool. I think that's probably one of the best features of this keyboard, is the fact that it has macros. From here you can just control your other profiles, but then we get to the part that I really like, which is the light settings. So let's go ahead and do profile 1. We want to make the lights light blue, and we want them to pulsate at a medium rate with 100%. So let's click apply, and you can see that it does switch up to that keyboard designated thing that I just did, light blue, and it is pulsating at a medium rate. So that's pretty cool. You can control all that from your keyboard. Let's go to profile 2. Let's set it up as a pink light, and we just want it to say steady. So let's click apply. It'll boot it up, and then as you can see on the keyboard, it will switch over. When I click profile 2, it will switch over and it will be the lights, the pink ones. You can't really even see them, but it is 100% steady. It is pink. It's kind of blurry in the video. But let's go ahead and go to profile 3. I'll set up one more before we're done. Let's do hot pink, and we just want it regular so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. So as you can see, profile 3, boom, hot pink, just steady. So you'll be able to control everything directly from the software onto the keyboard. It's a really nice keyboard. It doesn't have mechanical keys, but the keys are pretty responsive. They're not loud either, so you're not going to have to worry about that. They are pretty quiet when you're typing. That gives you an idea right there. They are pretty quiet, but they do have really good feedback, so you're not going to have to worry about it missing any buttons that you're typing. It's not as good as my mechanical keyboard that I own, so just keep that in mind if you're going to be like typing a lot or anything like that. Mechanical keyboard is much better for typing, but this pretty much gets the job done with no complaints from me typing wise. So if you are in the market for a keyboard, this is a pretty decent keyboard. There is actually some better ones in this price point, some Razer keyboards and stuff like that, some other mechanical keyboards which I recommend more, but this one is actually a very solid keyboard. I'm not going to totally recommend it because I know of a couple other keyboards that I like better that are actually mechanical keys and can do the same thing as this one, but this is a fairly decent keyboard. So if you're in the market for one and want to purchase this one specifically, you can visit their website in the description below or click the Amazon link to possibly purchase this keyboard. It's a very solid keyboard, no complaints. Mechanical keys are my preference, so if you like really clicky keys, then I'd go with the mechanical one. If you don't, then this one is a very solid keyboard and I would definitely recommend it. But anyways guys, that is all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this keyboard. The software on this is also very nice. It's nice of them to include that. It controls the keyboard really well. It's probably one of the better softwares that I've seen keyboard wise. So anyways guys, that's really all I have for you guys today. If you want to purchase one, links in the description below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See ya.